This morning I'm a little way from home. I've come out nice and early to try to get a shot of an old town in the mountains. It's called Planes. I'm right on the side of the road, so not very far to walk from the car. This is actually the first part of today's trip, just this early morning shoot, because I'm going on from here to scout out a location that I've been meaning to visit for a while, but that will probably be for another video. I hope you'll enjoy this one. If you do and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Left home at just before 5 this morning, drove up to this point overlooking the town of Planes. And it's an old town kind of nestled in some mountains. It's easy enough to get to, but it's about an hour and 10 minutes drive from home. But the good thing is when I've got here, I'm actually sort of parked. My car's just over there by this kind of monument thing. Okay, I must admit it took me a little bit longer to get here than I thought. Only by about 10 minutes, but it's amazing the difference it's made. I was hoping to get here when it was a little bit darker and get a bit more contrast on the lights on the old town, although there's not that many lights on, but there's just a few, so that might come out quite nicely. The town kind of sits nestled down behind a mountain. So what I've done is set up a composition with the mountain on the left of the frame and sort of higher up, and the town on the lower right. I'm going to grab a shot now before the light gets any brighter, and then it's just going to be a case of hanging in here and seeing what happens in the next 20 minutes or so when the sun comes up, and see if we get any decent light on the scene. Sunrise is in about 10 minutes, but obviously by the time we get any actual direct light on the scene, it's going to be a bit later than that. I have to say it's actually a bit chilly up here. I was expecting it to be as warm as it is, you know, sort of down on the coast, and it's not, because I'm up in the mountains. It's a bit chillier. After I do this shoot here, I'm going to head off and scout a new location. That's going to be for another video. It's actually supposed to be a really nice sort of nature trail in the mountains by the side of the river Serpa, so that might be quite nice. There's also a reservoir near here, which is kind of down in the valley over there, so I might stop off and have a look at that as well. Now it's just a waiting game to see what happens with the light. Looks like there's a little tiny bit of high cloud, but I can see some colour kind of in the sky over that way, but that's not the direction I want to be shooting, and the sun's going to be coming up kind of over that way. Okay, we are getting fairly nice glow kind of sitting just behind the old town and behind the mountains. We are past official sunrise now. Sunrise was at 6:36, it's now 6:46, but of course with mountains over there, the sun doesn't actually appear until a little bit later. But it's looking like quite a pleasant scene, so it's probably going to be worth hanging in for another 15 minutes or so, just as the light falls across the scene and the sun hopefully clears the mountains. Okay, the sun is just clearing the mountains now, so I'm quickly doing some shots. I'm going to do one at probably about f22, focused on the sun. I doubt we'll get a sun star. No, maybe a little tiny bit. I'll try one more on that, and then I'm going to come back out to f11. Nah, it's not going to sun star. Okay, we'll go to f11. And then expose for the highlights. And then expose for the shadows. Sorry, tractor coming past. And then one more exposed, even brighter, I think. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done here for the morning. I'm off now to scout another location, but that will be for another video. So keep an eye open for that one. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please give it a like, share it on social media, leave me a comment down below. If you're new here and you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. And as always, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, so thank you very much. And until the next video. Bye.